IELTS writing is a real nightmare for a lot of candidates. And you know why? Because you cannot reach the destination if you don't know the address. Similar is true to a lot of IELTS candidates. In fact, they don't know what they have to achieve to get their desired band score. That is the reason I train my candidates in a way that they clearly know as to what they have to achieve. In order to do that, I give them a clear checklist for each of the writing tasks. I can also give you an idea what these checklists look like. For example, for writing task 2, what should be there in the introductory paragraph for writing task 2 of all the 3 types of topics? And what should be there in the closing paragraphs of all the 3 types of topic? And what should be there in the body paragraphs and in what order? The checklist also includes what grammatical devices must be used at your required band score level. It also includes what lexical devices must be used at your required band score level. By lexical devices, I mean vocabulary, diction, like adjectives and idiomatic expressions and some collocations and so on. So once the candidates are quite clear as to what they have to achieve in their writing task, then I put them to practices of doing the most important thing. They need to learn how to plan their composition. If the candidates fail to plan their composition, they never have a control on the development of their ideas and flow of the composition. So I train my candidates to enable them to make wonderful plans for their writings, and I make them practice them a lot. Like, they don't have to solve writing task 2 properly, they just have to make plans for 10 to 12 tasks. If they develop mastery in developing plans for all the writing tasks and their plans are quite good, then we move on to actually writing practices. And when they start their writing practices, they have to follow their checklist so they don't miss anything that is required by their band score. You know, in IELTS writing, you have to develop your opinion by some ideas and examples, and a lot of candidates stay short of it. To control that, what I do, I give them a list of ideas that can be used in most of the generalized situations. I also give them a list of examples that can be used in those situations. You know, IELTS writing has got a very limited scope, and if you cover around 20 different topics, normally everything that is asked can be addressed by using those ideas and examples. So once you have the checklist and you have the ability to plan properly and you follow the checklist properly and you have those ideas examples, you can get your desired band score.